Good morning, everyone. I'm First Alert Meteorologist CJ Cartledge here. You'll want to bring out those sunglasses for today and throughout this work week because a drying trend is finally commencing here in the Arklatex. Cool and breezy conditions are expected for today. Another cool down is expected later in the week, and little to no rain is also expected for this week. But here's the forecast for today. As you can see, those winds look to get up to between 10 to 20 miles per hour sustained, especially by this afternoon, which gets a little bit gusty here in the Arklatex here. But this is mainly coming out of the north and west, associated with the low pressure system that passed through just yesterday, and that could also raise some fire weather concerns. So make sure to avoid that outdoor burning across the area for today, because we did see some wildfires here in Shreveport and around the Arklatex, at least going into the overnight hours as well. 67 for a high today near Foreman and DeKalb, 65 for DeQueen and Broken Bow, 66 for Nashville and Hope. Our highs for today in East Texas: 73 for Henderson, 70s for Nacogdoches and Chirano, and 69s for Carthage and Center. Over in Northwest Louisiana, 67 for Ringgold, Bienville, same for Jonesboro, Winfield, and 69 for areas near Natchitoches and Shreveport. And in terms of the muggy meter, we'll be as comfortable as can be with a slight rise in that humidity as we move into our Tuesday. That is when our next cold front will actually move through, dropping highs down into the 70s by Wednesday and into the 60s as we move into our Thursday. But we'll do to start the week under temperatures well into the 70s across the region, mid and upper 70s, and some in the lower 80s for Monday and Tuesday. But as you can see by these rain chances, slim to none. They may rise just lower than 10% as we move into our Wednesday, mainly due to the cold front that will be passing through. But once again, it's less than 10%, so we're going to keep that at 0% for now until the forecast changes. Our temperature outlook for the next 6 to 10 days shows that we will be trending above the average for this time of year, and even for the next 8 to 14 days. So this goes out for the next 2 weeks. Temperatures are expected to be above the average for this time of year. No noticeable cool down is expected here in the Arklatex, except for maybe later on this week you may notice it a tad bit, but it shouldn't be any drastic changes like 80s down to the 50s. It's only going to be into those upper 60s at the least here. 7-day forecast, we're expecting 69 for a high today, maybe some lower 70s out there. And as we move into St. Paddy's Day, we're expecting highs to jump into the 80s and mid and upper 70s across the region. Definitely a great day to be outside for Monday and Tuesday. Cold front arrives by the time we hit our Wednesday, and that will drop highs down to the 60s by the time we hit our Thursday, back into the 70s and 80s heading into Friday and into next weekend.